Okay, make another video on this thing here, and I really wanted this part to be up, but I got to thinking if this is stable, this is going to be a lot better. So what I did, I took I took one of my little alcohol cookers, the bottom part, and I put on top here, put under this to space this up. This is approximately an inch. And let's see if I can get that to work a little better, and then that way it won't shield the flames as bad. Let's turn it off for a second so I can tell when it starts to burn, and then we'll put this cup of water and see if we get anywhere. Got a pretty blue flame, don't it? That yellow heat seems to do pretty good. The red bottle says it has injector cleaners and stuff, so I was afraid to use it. So I just used this, and it seems to work pretty good. I've also used the 91% alcohol. I couldn't find the 99. It's really burning now. So I'm going to let that go for a minute, and I'm going to let's go ahead and put this in there as coin. Yes, there's a bunch of alcohol. I don't know, it seems like that stove I overfilled a lot. I don't know why. The other ones don't see, I don't have them here. They're out at my camp. I like to play with them in the evening. I actually have LP gas at camp, so I don't really need that, but it just makes it more fun to camp, you know. Just all part of the experience. Let's see what we got here. Well, if it was a little bit better alcohol stove, that would help, but let's see what we got there. All right. Well, we're getting a pretty good cook. That's about as close to an inch as you're going to get. It might be just a hair over, but it's got that little metal ring there. It's burning pretty. It's like I say, it's just a little over full, I think. And it's got a nice pretty burn. It's not as pretty a flower as I'd like, but it's coming along. I've had nothing but trouble with all these cans of pop that say stevia on it, where they're made out of stevia. I forget what they're called. Those cans, this here stuff, this Zevia, these cans don't make very good alcohol stoves. They're too thin or something. And the inner part of that one is this here. The outer part is a 7-Up can. I actually had one of these that split. I couldn't figure out why I couldn't get my stove to work, and I kept losing fuel, and it had a little split here. It's just too thin. I guess all the cans are going to get that way. I'm gonna start gathering up better cans and putting them away for later in case I need them for projects, because if you can't get them, you can't make anything out of them, and they don't eat anything. I've got a pretty good cook going on this cup here. It's really starting to get warm. Let me let you see that. Yeah, it's really starting to warm up there. That's just a little over 2 cups, or it might be right at 2 cups. You know, let you see if you can see that pattern. It's getting better. This stove's just not as good a stove as. That's actually doing pretty good. See that one there flickering a little bit, but and it's just sitting on top of half of one of the other stoves. The top half of one of the other stoves from that other one that went bad. I didn't set a timer or anything, but it usually takes, if you get your height right, it usually takes anywhere 5 to 7 minutes. It's starting to heat up really good. This thing's doing really good. Now, I'll tell you what I did the other day. Let me put this back in my little holder here. What I did this morning, I mean. Put them down in my oven, but I have these little iron skillets. I think I put them down here. Yeah. These little iron skillets. And I got them, my wife got them with some brownie mixes. They're little. If you used to buy them in a store, they'd probably be $5. You can buy a little bit bigger one than this at Walmart for like $6. But this is nice and little. And I fried some hamburgers this morning. Well, about noon, I guess. And I had to do it outside. And they would flame up. So I'd let them flame up. And I'll tell you, I never put any salt or pepper. And I didn't put them on a bun or anything. Them things were delicious. I seasoned this up with some Pam. And you can see I reseasoned. I've got them really wet now because I put them in I just rinsed them off, put some Pam on, and I got them hot over the heat and then put them away. And I also took one of these yesterday. This is just a camp pot. It had a handle, I think, but I don't know what I did with it. It has a lid. The lid's up to my camp. But I took what I did, I started up my stove and I was heating up water, and I was no, that was when I was putting in quart jars. This here I heated up a large can of ravioli in it, a large can. So I don't know how big it is, but it's not your regular can. You can see this thing is going to town. I've only been videoing for 5 minutes and 20 seconds, so it didn't take anywhere near 5 minutes to get there. And I better pull that off before it tries to, it might boil over or something. But that's a pretty good pot stand for what I'm doing. And let's do this. Let's set this in here. And I can definitely boil more water than that. It's already boiling. That pot heated up really quick. But anyway, now the trick to this is going to be getting it shut off. And that's going to be a job. Because see, now it's down in there. So I'm probably just going to do this. And wow, that worked pretty good. Okay, so if you need a pot stand, go get you a beer can chicken holder. Make your little alcohol stove, and let's look at the bottom of our cup. It didn't turn up black, maybe a little bit, but it's not all black. So it looks like it's working pretty good. Hope that helps you out. Hey, if you like my video, hit the like button and have a good day.